Oh, there I am. I get it now. Okay. Yo, what up? Hell yeah, brother. Okay, so just because this is going to go live later, I should probably explain what I'm going to try and do to begin with. I have all the dimensions of the cart basically, and we're going to try and take all those dimensions and build it in Fusion 360. Now, this is probably a little bit above my level here, but I'm hoping that there's other people in the chat that are good with Fusion 360 and can help me out. So the biggest thing I don't know how to do is make tubes on stuff. So we're going to try and make tubes. So everything that I'm going to be doing right here. Also, what up, everybody? I see you guys all in here. GTR Man, Ballard, Thomas, Blaine, Sam, Gleason. Everything that we're going to do here, I'm just going to make it open source, basically. So if we build the chassis in Fusion 360, then I'm just going to put it on my Discord as, like, somebody else can take it, and you can literally build this chassis if you want to. I'm not going to try and profit off of doing this project because I really want it to be a community project. I want your guys' help because I can only do so much by myself. Damn, everybody sucks at Fusion. I actually have SolidWorks too, I just don't know how to use it. So what do you guys think would be better for designing this this chassis? Would it be better to do it in Fusion, or would it be better to do it in SolidWorks? Like, I have no understanding of SolidWorks. It's Goku. It's a Goku sweater. Fuck, everybody's only good with SolidWorks? I hate you guys. I went to Fusion because it was free. But then I found out that the hobbyist version of SolidWorks was only $24 a year. So then I bought SolidWorks and I never ended up using it. But it does seem easier to make tubes in SolidWorks. What if we build the body on the chassis like a community project? Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to make it open source so that if I build this in SolidWorks or Fusion 360, we can take this. I can put it out on the internet. You can pull it off. You can build your own body for it, or we can collaborate on a body. Someone can build this part of the body. Somebody can build that part of the body. But I think collectively, if we just build it and then open source it, and I don't try and profit off it, and nobody else tries to profit off it, I think we could just make a wonderful cart that the whole community can enjoy. And then it also gives free plans to anybody else who wants to build something similar. I'm more thinking about the Formula Cart number 2, like the second one, and the fact that, like, if we build it as a community and it's good, we can make it lightweight, we can make it strong, we can make sure that it's gone through all the testing, like structurally, and then that it's able to handle the power that we put at it, and we're not overbuilding it so that it's super heavy, that everything needs to be super heavy. Then I feel like we can literally build a Formula Cart that people can just, like, take the plans and build it themselves. So, whoa, when did this happen? You've been a member that long, Joe? Thanks for giving me all your money, buddy. SolidWorks is better. Time to learn if you don't know how. It's not that much different. So we should probably use... Oh, maybe not, because Coda says not to use SolidWorks. Yeah, see, Formula SAE, kids. But then, on top of that, we could probably design... I know one of the hardest parts to get for these carts are, like, a front spindle. Where the fuck do you buy a front spindle for anything? I had to use a Miata knuckle. But if, as a community, we can come up with a design that's really easy to, like, you know, send to send, cut, send, and we just have a working spindle for, like, a various amount of projects, I think it would be a really great idea. So I think that's where I want to head towards. I want to head towards more of, like, the engineering side of it and building something that I love versus just dumping money into drag racing and then trying to go fast drag racing, because that got boring really fast. Yeah, even that. Like, I thought about using a K20 running gear as part of a cart. I also thought about using a Turbo Hayabusa for the next one, and then using some sort of, like, RPM style chain differential in the back. So we're still fairly new on it. This, unfortunately, is the plans I basically have to work with right here. So these are my dimensions. Everything's done in millimeters because Fusion is all in millimeters. So I've somehow got to build this in Fusion or SolidWorks. So drag racing is one of the only sports where the better you get at, the less you get to do. Of course, yep. And the faster you go, the less you do, and more costs. The most important thing about suspension, or the chassis, would be suspension geometry. Most of the... Yes, so I agree. I agree 100% wholeheartedly. When I first built the first Formula car, I had no idea anything about suspension. I just knew that I needed to have 2 uprights, I needed to have push rods, I needed to have a knuckle, and then the rest was just going to fall into place wherever it fit, because that's just how I am. Under the document setting... Oh yeah, you can definitely change Fusion to inches, but I prefer it in millimeters. So let's just start on this plane. I honestly don't even know where to start. SolidWorks isn't great for CFD, but it works for the suspension and chassis design. It's fantastic. Will it be used on the street? Possibly. Like, it can't be street legal because I know just the laws. I can't make it street legal here, but to use it on a track, yes, sure. Canadian like those. Listen, the rest of the world uses millimeters. Y'all are the ones who use inches. The only thing I don't like about Fusion particularly is once I start adding so many sketches, it starts getting slow. Start with a line. Have you scanned your cart yet? No, I haven't. My scanner's too small to do a full cart, but Matt actually bought a scanner that is bigger, so... okay, so I have 2. What side do you guys think would be better to start with? So this is side profile. I'm going to rotate it. Let me know if I'm yelling at you guys too, because I know Gina yells a lot, and I do it by accident too when I got headphones on. This is side profile. Would it be easier to start with side profile, you think, or would it be easier to start with on top profile? Like this is looking at the side, and then this one is looking from top down on the bottom of the chassis. Use millimeters. Tubes on Fusion, you should use solid create pipe. Okay. Solid create pipe. Okay. Yes. Circular. Okay. Yeah. I like that. Okay. Start with the side and then create the top. Alright. I'll do that. Just because you're the only one who answered. Okay, so this tube is going to be flat on the table right here. How long is this individual tube? I probably only have the distances between the 2 tubes. So from... I think these are all center of tubes. From the center of the tube, I did this distance right here, 635. But this is a straight piece of tube all the way to there, so it would be this measurement, 693, plus our 635. That'll be our first tube. That'll be the bottom one down here. Kind of exciting and not exciting at the same time. Alright, 8. And then that's 2 plus the 1, and then that's 13. 1328 millimeters. Alright, straight down the middle. 1328. There's our first line. That's the chassis, boys, right there. Boom. Perfect. You should start from the front since the side has no tubes on the middle plane. Shit. Now you tell me I've already done all this work. How long do you plan on streaming? Honestly, I just want to stream, like, I want to get this done. And I think you guys would be good to, like, help me out. So I'm literally doing this live just in case I get any tips as I'm doing this, because there's definitely a lot of fusion connoisseurs out there better than me. I'm not against the idea of a flat floor. I know a lot of the modern day Formula cars are all like ground effect aerodynamics, but because unfortunately I built mine with a flat floor, as you can see in this photo right here, I built mine with a flat floor. There's no way to like really tuck a diffuser up there, so we might end up having to do like an older style Formula car. Like 2015 style car probably. Honestly, I'm just glad you guys are out here hanging out with me too. I love it. What up, Dynamo? F1? Fuck yeah. America. Fuck yeah. A K24 would be mad. Hell yeah, it would be. One tip as an Australian is you should be drinking beer when designing. I'm drinking a Monster right now. Well, it's almost gone. But I don't drink alcohol. I occasionally have like one Truly or one Strongbow, but I don't like... I'd rather be baked than, you know... I feel like I get almost the same... I don't know if anybody else's body is like this, but I get almost the same effect from having 2 beer as I do as, like, getting a little bit bakey. And then after that, it's all downhill from drinking beer. That's just a line. Use the front view, draw a chassis tube with the middle of the beam of the origin frame so you can use symmetry. You are right. If I built it from top down, I could actually just mirror it. What up, Paul Marsh? I miss you too, buddy. You know you're welcome here anytime. But if I built a side profile... Like, even the tube that I just built is a little bit off because I should build top down first. Because all of these tubes on the side are vertically placed, whereas all the tubes on the bottoms, like anything on the other plane, there's an angle on it. So you can see that bottom tube we just created here, it actually has a kick-out angle on it right here. So where I just drew it in Fusion 360, it's not going to be right. So I should do this plane first, I think. Dude, I'm trying to learn Fusion 360 at the same time. Oh shit, I just dragged Fusion. Okay. We're deleting our line. Shit. We're going to do this first. And we're going to make it on probably the same plane. So it looks like 187. Center to center here in the back. 187. Okay. Even if it's not perfect, it's fine. Is there another photo I have that's better for the top view? I feel like I'm missing a top view photo of the front half here. That's the cockpit bars. Yeah. Why did I not do the front half here? I guess the front half is just straight bars. Yeah, it'll stay online. I'll keep it up. Man, I really don't know where to start with this. Like, it's almost overwhelmingly frustrating. Honestly, I'm just going to start with that 187 in the back there. Alright, that's our back tube. And then, okay, I'll do this one. And that one's 277.5 to the outside. Maybe? Man, I'm I'm not good with these instructions here. It is to the outside. 277. What is the width of a 1.25" tube? Is it still Christmas up there? Yeah, it's freezing cold as shit. Shoot, sorry. 1.25" tubes in millimeters. 1.25 inches to millimeters. 3175. 1.25. I just got a little cheat pad here. And then I need to divide that by 2. 31.75 divided by 2. And that's going to give us to the center of the tube instead. 15.875. So, this is the top view from top down, yes. Don't you have a view with the chassis design in the front? You always start with the front? But why would I start with the front? Like, just the front little nose cone part? I just want to know the thought process behind it, because I don't genuinely know why. Like, should I start with the vertical front piece, like that front nose cone where the battery is? How you ask Adrian Newey? How fast can yours go right now? I don't know. The clutch was slipping when we took it out for a test drive, and literally the day after the test drive is when it snowed, and it hasn't been clear since, so... I'm going to do this 277.5. Subtract 15. I'm using my phone as a calculator. Back when math teachers were like, oh, you're never going to have a calculator in your pocket all the time. Fuck you, man. Look at me. Fully retarded, still making stuff. Alright. 261.62 will be our measurement from here, center line, out to the middle of this tube. So, what was the distance from that tube to that tube, though? This distance right here is 821.6. 821.6. 821.6. And then we have a tube that extends out from there, 261.62. That's 2 tubes. Start with the front view of the cockpit frame. So start from the middle out? Like, are you talking about... Okay, so this is what I have. Like, this is the upper cockpit view right here. Kind of. But that would be like the cockpit view. You know, I'm just... I see your logic in all of it. This is... I'm trying to build... In my mind, this is the way it works. And I think that's just going to be easier for me to do. And I'm not trying to discredit your idea, because I'm sure it works better that way. This is just the way I can see it in my mind, that's all. Okay. So, this one, we've got this bar right here and this bar right here. And then this one intersects there. This is for our chain drive. So that is 205 away. 205 millimeters. Actually, what I really need to do is put a line from here to here, because that's a straight bar. Oh my god, look at us go. Yeah, I'm gonna make it 3D. Someone told me how to make a tube afterwards, but I'm plotting the lines. Like, I know this part of the chassis right here is flat. Right here. So, I'm just plotting these lines out. That's 205 center to center. Okay. 205. Oh, 0 degrees. There you go. And then the next one is 398, center to center. 398. So, oh, okay. So right now, how this is working is, this is our chassis right here. The bars that we just drew are this back bar right here. This bar going all the way to the front, that's a straight bar. The bar right here that holds the differential, and then the bar right here which holds the front side of the differential. Those are the 4 we just marked out. Back bar, and this is only half because you can just mirror it afterwards, I think. So, unless I should just do it fully already, but... So, I just want to see if we can make this a pipe. Oh. Why did it make the whole thing a pipe? Okay. Does anybody know how to make this a cope instead of like a, you know... And this isn't even supposed to be anything, this one. How do I get rid of that one? Yeah, I have to delete the center line when I mirror it. But I also can't... Unless... Okay, what if I delete the center line right now? And then try and tube it. Look at that. Okay. I have to turn chain selection off. So, okay, what if I just go back? Solid, create, pipe. Turn that off. Yep. Okay. I'm definitely slow with this. Okay, but that's a little weird. Why don't you just cope to that? That'd be cool. I can make it hollow too, actually. Okay. Just extrude everything when you finish the lines. Change that line to a construction line. Okay. How do I make a construction line real quick then? You can also use the dimension tool to move lines where you need them instead of drawing a line to get your spacing. Okay, I did not know that either. X. What does X do? Use your line tool, then click X. Okay. Oh shit. Line, X. Is this a different type of line? And then, if I use a pipe, will it do something different, or?
Are you live?
Yeah.
On Twitch?
No, on YouTube.
Which channel?
My main one?
Oh, okay. Like on the TV app, I was gonna put it up.
Oh. Now draw your center line. Now draw this center line? Oh. So if I just, like, what if I... So draw this line as a normal line, and then this one as a construct line? Oh. So something like that. So it's just like a blank line? Okay. This might take a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I mean, I knew it was going to take a long time, actually, but... I might just use the seat that's in there. That fiberglass one that I made. Should start with the origin point in the center of the drawing with a big cross of construction line to break each point out from. Okay. Gotcha. Now the thing is, this tube is at an angle right here. It does an angle thing. That's where I'm going to get messed up at. Yeah, draw half to mirror the whole thing. I know, but like now because so the lines that I drew were this plane right here. The next line has to be this plane, and then it actually goes up. So then I've got to do stuff on the vertical axis. But till here, it doesn't move, I don't think. I think it just... I know the next bar cross width, but I don't know the elevation change on it, that's all. Because if we look at the chassis here, you can see the bar, like, it's flat right here on the bottom. But then it kinks up right there. So I've got to include that. So up to this bar right here is flat. So we can do this, and then it's got to go up from there. So I'm going to do... This one's 248.5 to that bar. And then this is where it kinks. And then what's the distance between here and here then? Yeah, I have a height. I have a height difference. I don't know the actual angle, but I have the height from baseline. So I have this measurement right here, which is, it goes up basically 135 mil above this one. And then I have the dimension width-wise, so I can kind of just plot that point in free air, I think. Okay, so shit. I keep losing my train of thought because I'm trying to like think and talk at the same time, and my brain just doesn't do that. Because I know this pipe right here is the roll bar hoop pipe, basically. This pipe right here is the one under the seat, so that's good, but I need to know the distance from here till there, and I don't think I have that right here. Unless it's 385. No. I'm sure I have it somewhere here. Yeah, so what I was going to do on the planes, I was like... so I need to go up vertically. So what I was going to do, I'm just going to draw my line from here to here or whatever it is. And then from this point, I know I have to go up. So I was just going to go up from that plane. We'll go vertically straight up the amount of millimeters I need, and then join that point in free air to this point. And then get rid of this line. I think that was my plan. I might have to run out and grab that dimension, though, because I don't seem to have it here. Look into the construct feature. I know, like, offset planes. I can build planes at an offset angle. So I could put it here and build a plane at, like, 15 degrees or whatever. I think I need to go grab that bar measurement, that's all. That one's 416 actually. And then if I subtract this one to that one. Are those bars in the same spot as that bar though? I don't remember. Okay, I'll be right back 1 sec. I'm gonna go grab that measurement real quick. All right, 13 inches, 8.5. Okay. This paper will mean nothing to anybody who reads it. So now I've got to do some math because obviously inches and stuff. $330 millimeters. So the first one will be, just gonna edit this sketch. I can't do that. $330 millimeters away. This one is still flat. So that was this bar. There's 2 bars in here actually though. Frick. So the bar I measured was to this bar right here. And then there's another one there at the kink. This doesn't show 2 bars here. Oh, there is. So it's this bar. 248 minus 15. 8.5 minus... Bro, I'm not opening that door for you. You come down here and you whine at that door and you've never been allowed in there. 232.625. There. What was the change in the altitude? Nothing right now. Dude, whoever this Binotto guy is, you need to calm the fuck down. I literally don't know how to do this, and I'm learning to do it live, so calm down. Like, I try and just learn things by doing them, so... Take your ego and get the fuck out of here. So I built that bar, and then this one is 8.5 inches away from that one, so that one's 215.9 away. 215.9. And it is... Stop! You're never allowed in that room. I've never opened the door for you for that room. And you just whine at that room. Yeah? Now you big baby? I get it. 233.5 to the outside, so... Calculator. 233.5 subtract 217.6. 217.6. There. And now I can join that to that. Cool. I don't like everything I measure is always in inches, but then every time I go to use a program, it's always in millimeters. So I don't know. I learned to use millimeters. So the next one is the one where it goes elevation change. So probably don't need to open the same photo 17 times. This bar, elevation change. Center to center, 411.9. And the width right here to the outside is 195 minus 15, so we'll call it 180. 180. Okay, and now the elevation change from here upwards is... I'm gonna put a plane angle there, I think. The elevation change goes from 65 to 200. Do we have to do rise over run for this to get angle? Or there's a 90-degree angle in there, so you could do whatever the triangle bullshit is. Because we know this angle's 90 degrees right here. So we have opposite over adjacent? Is that what that is? So really it's only a 135 millimeter up. And it's 416 416 that way. Okay. How to find angle of a triangle. Watch me do this. Adjacent hypotenuse and fuck. I don't know the hypotenuse length, but I know the adjacent and the... What's the other one? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that too. That's how I would find this upper length of pipe, right? This one. And then I use this one plus this one to get the angle of this one. Something's, yeah, I'm looking here, I'm like, I used to know this at one point, because, you know, school taught you. Oh. I want to find the angle of, so this is what we have right here, I want to find the angle of A. It just seems really unnecessarily complicated. When, at the end of the day, I could just go like... How do you make this point so you can see it again? I can't remember. I only know the 90-degree angle. So, in this drawing, I know the length of this bottom. Like, if this was a triangle right here, I know the length of the bottom one, I know the length of this one, and then I know that this is a 90-degree. That's it. But it's also just a... Like, if I finish sketch, and then I go this way, and then I create sketch on, what? The front plane. What? Why did I do that? This plane. And then if that's my mark, I could just go up like 135. Technically, right? No, won't work. Oh, I know what I have to do here. Because if I just delete that, undo. That's the new line I just put in. And I need to make that go there to there. I could construct... Oh, shoot. can use this plane to create sketch. And then I can go... Give me that point. Up 135. And then all I would have to do is connect that line to this line. This is why we wing it, man. So see, this is the angle that we need for our rise here. So I need to connect this one to that one. How do I make it like protrude out? Is it P? Project, yes. Project that. And that. Maybe? Like, how do I make that line now? Actually, Kushvia, Eva, I'm learning, okay? How about that? Without any formal training, that is. You can't draw lines, you need to have a plane. But I don't want a plane, I want to... I thought you could free air these lines here. I thought there was a way to do it. Fine, we'll figure out what the fucking angle is supposed to be. Okay. So I need to make a plane on this angle right here to go up now. Okay, I get it. Okay, we're going back to our drawing. We're gonna figure out what that angle is. I'm gonna draw it out somewhere so that I even know what I'm looking at. So we have 135 there, 416 on the bottom part, 0.9 with a 90-degree angle. Find hypotenuse. Hypotenuse calculator. Perfect. 17. We're going with 17.9 degrees, people. I'm trusting Mike Bauer on this one. I don't have time to figure this out. Construct plane at angle. But I want it to go the other way. Minus 17.9. How do we make sure that this is going to be the right length now, though, I wonder? We need to figure out what the length of that piece of pipe was, right? So we needed to do our a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Side length B was 416.9 millimeters. Oh my god. And side A was 135. In millimeters. 438.2 is what I got. Even if this isn't like exactly the cart, we can still build around it. So, Chat GPT, yeah, I guess. Wait. Why is it all the way over here now? I wanted to use that. Huh? But we still... Okay, what am I doing wrong now? Why is my plane all the way over there? Okay, but I want the plane, you know, right where it was. Oh, there we go. I just had to, like, command it to do what I wanted it to do. Oh my god, I'm so lost right now. Oh my god. Am I upside down? I think so. Yep. Okay, but then how do I get this point? Because I want that point. God damn it. Should I just try a different program for this? Is SolidWorks going to be easier? Project it. SolidWorks is much better. Okay, let's minimize this. SolidWorks. Let's just skip the update. You kidding me? That's not my password? Huh? I literally just bought SolidWorks though. This is bullshit. Okay, SolidWorks. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to see what happened to my SolidWorks subscription. I swear I bought one for like 24 bucks for a year. It says active as guest. Am I going crazy right now? I don't want to do the update. I just... Unless I need to do the update for it to work. I feel like I'm just a marshmallow brain also, so it doesn't help. So now you work? Okay. All right. Do I do a part or an assembly or drawing? Part, assembly, or drawing? I'm waiting for the chat to tell me so I don't mess it up. Apparently I messed it up. Okay, part. See, the thing I don't like about SolidWorks is like I don't have those grid lines. I like those grid lines. Is his mic turned down a lot? It might be. On my end, it shows my mic is almost peaking, so... So I've never used SolidWorks before. Do I make a sketch? So it's a line. Do we just do the same thing we were doing before? Like we pull this one out and we start building half of it? Like this 187 right there? Is this in inches? It is in inches. How do I cancel you? No. There we go. Did I say that was 187? How to make the length of it? How do I change the length of it? And then why is it's auto making another line? Get out of here. Now I'm making a circle. Select. Photo. 187, sure. So if I go here and I can go 187, right? Bop. Move my cam to the right. Oh, I'm probably covering some vital tools, aren't I? Oops, that wasn't it. That's not it also. Escape for line. Okay. We made a line 187 millimeters long. Right there. Fan-fucking-tastic. $821 long to there. Oh. Oh no. I'm so used to Fusion. So I make my line, escape, click this line. I can just make it whatever length I want. I like that. I already forget the number that I wanted to input because I'm a marshmallow brain. 821.6. I actually like this so far. Look at that. 2 lines now. Where is the pan button, though? Pan. I'll pretend like I did something. Is that a Christmas letter wooden animal? Look at this. It's Goku. I'm Goku. You know what's going to help me calm down a little bit? I just got to go out. I got to get a little bit of like Mary Jane just in my lungs just to chill a little bit. Maybe some chill music too. Oh my god. I know the perfect music for this actually. Gina and I listen to this all the time when we're banging. How's the music level? Probably a little bit loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. That's better. Is it not in 3D right now? Or how do I make it 3D? Think about that. Write it out. I'll be back in like literally a minute. Whoa, looking at my butt, pervert. Best part about having kids, friggin' Kool-Aid jammers, man. Hold music, sick. This is banging music. Oh yeah. Moms are the best. They always got like snacks and shit. I love it. All right. They're probably infinitely helpful if you learn how to use them, which I'm just not good at using them, so. Oh shoot, did it again. I'm trying to drag this one over, so. Okay. So this one, 277, 261.6. Escape. Did I already mess up by not like doing this? Is there not a 3-dimension? There to there is a line. And then that to that, center to center, 205. So we're gonna go. Oop. Oh no. But How do I get that one? You need to smart dimension it to define the length and make it not changeable. Oh, like this? But like, I just want to make it 205. Oh, I'm pressing 1, that's why. It's not what I wanted to do. I'm probably really clunky because... There we go. The thought process between the songs. Actually, my editor picks all the songs, so... I want it to be changeable, though. There we go. Because from 205 over, there's a bar that goes like this. Boop. Ah, I got you. Okay, that makes sense now. Thank you for that. $398 will be the next one. And then that one also joins up there. Those are for the diff lines. And the next one is just that one. That's just 1, 2, 3, and then gap, and then yes. So this one just joins up to that. This is just like the center line, basically. All right, all right. By selecting 2 different lines, you can smart dimension an angle too. Hell yeah. So we're gonna get to the point where I have to make that stupid kink angle again, and then I'm gonna be lost. So just bear with me a little bit. The next dimension was 13 inches, which was 330 mils from this one. I really hope that was the same angle. $330 millimeters, so 330 inches would be crazy. Where's like the little this maybe? No. I just wanted to be able to like move the whole thing down and around. I want to be able to like. Okay, that's fine. And then that angle or that pipe was 248.5 minus 15.875. We got 232.6. 32.6. Okay, I'm still doing fusion stuff. Oh, yeah, you got it. The scroll button does do that. Kind of rolls it, though. Is there any way to just orientate it back to top view? Oh, yep. There you go. course I haven't finished it yet. I'm just one dude, man, and you can see how clunky I am at some of this stuff, so... Sometimes I just get overwhelmed with, like, how much I'm trying to do just by myself. That's why I would like to make it a community project. I have no issue sharing with everybody as long as we're all contributing. Escape. This one's 215.9. And then sideways it is 223.5 minus 15.875 is 207.6. Make that line. Okay. Shift middle button. Oh, yep, that's zoom. Nice. Okay, so the next problem here is I need a fab guy who just loves tinkering like me, and we'll just go out there and we'll just tinker with each other's pipes and stuff. All right, this next pipe is a compound angle, in the fact that I really don't want to lose where I'm at. So the pipe actually has to go up here at that 17-degree angle, but then it also has to come inwards. So can I do that? Please, the steps. Click the last line. Okay. Then make a plane of 17.9 degrees. Okay. Where will we find planes in this one? Reference geometry under features. I have to exit the sketch first. Click the line. Huh? I'm gonna have to close this, right? Maybe? Okay, yes. Exit sketch. Okay. Click the line. Features. Plane. then project. No. As secondary reference. Okay. Let me just close this and try it again. The plane is in the top sketch plane. Where can I select the plane though? I just don't understand how. The cube. Man, I am so lost with this right now. Click arrow left top part 1. This one? Okay, and then how come I can't make the angle any different? Oh. Okay, but we want it to go the other way, right? Does that seem right? Because it has to go up that way, right? Like that bar is going to go up and that angle right there. Following the plane. I'm just waiting for confirmation. The stream delay doesn't help at all because I seem like I'm just waiting. Okay, so, oh. And then, sure. Okay. And now, how do we select this plane to build off of? Go back to sketch. Sketch on plane 1. But like I don't know the difference between not a 3D sketch and a 3D sketch. So you say it should have been a 3D sketch, but then you didn't tell me how to do that. So how now Select the pane and so is this on that plane then, I wonder? It doesn't seem like it. But it is! Oh my god. We made a line, we started making a line. Okay, now I need to figure out how long the line needs to be. What the shit? Oh, it's over here, that's why. $411 to there, and then this is $195 wide. Okay. So I need to make a line 411 there. Oh, we're doing something here. And then on the same plane, I like to visually just see the plane. That's just me. That one was 195 to the outside of the tube. Shit. So 180. Okay. Okay, now I can delete this line, but that's the line we needed right there. We conquered it. See, next time I'll be way faster at it now. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. You guys are literally my YouTube tutorial right now. Besides me like being so clunky with like okay. Now we're making butter. Why does that angle seem really steep compared to what it actually is? Unless that's what it actually is. Let me just look at a picture of it on my phone, actually. Will you believe I don't have any side pictures really handy right here? Maybe it is. Yeah, I think we'll mirror the center after. So after this pipe, then we have the tube levels out, so then it goes straight after this one. So we have to create a plane on the end of the other one that's 0, because I believe that tube is just 0 on the other side. So we'll exit the sketch. We'll choose this one. We'll go features. Can I hide this plane now? Actually, I can just build right-click eyeball. Okay. I don't know. We were trying to do it in Fusion earlier, and then SolidWorks seemed like a better idea, so then we just started doing it in SolidWorks. 437 and 435. Thank you, thank you. The drop-down menu below sketch is how you 3D sketch, by the way. Would it be easier to 3D sketch, or is this still a fine way to do things? Because now I've got to go... Oh, I didn't do the math on that. 2, add the 1, 7, 872. Escape. 872. Oh. Yes, that's what we needed. Should make an F1 car with a V8. The hard part is getting a transmission. So the transmissions that bolt up to V8s, they're like 25,000 bucks. That sucks. That's more than like the transmission in my my car. Okay, I'm just looking at reference sketches. Sorry, that's when I'm looking over to the left over here, like looking this way. I'm looking at some of the sketch numbers here. Because this 195 to tube, it's actually 180, should be the same the whole way here. So if we go that, escape, make that 180, that should be the dimension. And then here to there. And then there's a bar in the middle here too somewhere, so it would be 437. Oh, wait. Yep. Oh. And then we're cooking with gas over here now. There. That's half the chassis, front to back on the bottom. That's the floor. What are you putting it on the computer for? Because it should have been done on the computer first. With the finish done, will you sell the files? No. Everything's going to be free. I'm going to put it on my my Discord channel. I don't want to try and profit off of something that the community is clearly helping me do, so that would be weird. So basically, we've done this part right here, this bottom tube here, this angle right here, this angle right here, and then the bottom tube the whole way, and then all the bottom tubes. That's this. Hell yeah, dudes. Shit yeah. I got the transmission for a V8? Damn. That'd be sick. Now, should we start going vertical with all of this? Like, what's the next logical step here? I can totally share the sketches. I'm just not sure about that angle that someone said. I can literally go check the angle too. Give me 1 sec. I'll literally just go check the angle. checked it. It's actually 23 degrees. I think I want to make, I think we should, get some better line dimensions on this. Because it's actually 23 degrees that angle, for whatever reason. But it's 23 degrees because right here, there's no radius to the tube. So the tube is actually, we scroll in, it actually like starts the bend right here and ends the bend right here. So this middle section is actually a little bit steeper than what it is right there. How do you check it? I just have an angle finder in the garage. I can change the angle on the plane. I'm wondering if I should even change the angle on the plane, just because I feel like the angle would be right. Yeah, it's a radius and then a steeper angle. So it just goes straight right here a little bit more, and then it angles down. So I think the dimension, like, in free space, this position right here and this position right here will still be accurate. I'll open my Discord channel right now. This is the Discord channel right here. Invite people. Copy. Oh, shoot. How come it didn't work? Never. Okay, let me go to YouTube. What? Anyways, it's in the description anyways. Why? That's stupid. And then all the dimensions that I gave you, like this one, they made it an on-shade. Like a bunch of people already have some of the dimensions. There's already like an odd-CAD version of it here. Stop! Nobody's in that room! Go! You're literally standing at that door meowing. Nobody's in there. Yeah? You just want attention? So you meow at closed doors? You have streamer settings on in Discord? Oh, okay. Anyways, it's literally in the description, I think, or in my link tree. I could get my link tree here. There. The Discord server is in that link tree. All right. So, do we do the verticals next? I think after I'm done doing this live, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get like a legitimate set of dimensions that like are easier to follow, I think. Mirror the chassis? Okay. So how do we make a line here to mirror it off of? Top view. I need a line right there to mirror off of. Do I make a plane on this side and just extend it and then mirror off the plane? That sounds like the smart idea to do. Make a plane again. Okay. I'm gonna make it off this line. Exit sketch. That line. Maybe this line. Features, reference, plane. Should I make it off the right plane? No, 0. There you go. Let me just stretch my plane out here. I need that for a visual reference for myself. Hey dude, what up? What up? Then how do I select all of this to mirror off the plane? Or how do I join sketches together? I also learn in Fusion 360. So we're learning together right here. Select all sketches on the left. Where's the mirror function, though? I just don't know where the mirror command is. Sorry, guys. Canadian Christmas Day present. It's cold down in the basement, so I'm wearing my Dragon Ball Z. Sketch 2, sketch 3. But I just don't know where the mirror part is. Features. Okay. Oh, mirror is right here.
Hi.
You have to be at your sketch for it to appear. It's up top 3 inches left of part 1. Why am I so... Cat, yeah. Do I have to be in sketch for it to show up? Mirror entities, it's hidden. Am I stupid? I was in Sketch. Oh, there you go. Mirror entities. I've got like 3 different people telling me 3 different ways to do it, apparently, because someone says feature, someone says sketch. So, am I crazy? Oh my god. Double click sketch 2. Click mirror about. Okay, Anton's telling me to do it in Sketch, and then people are telling me to do it somewhere else. I'm so confused right now. Okay, I'm going back to the Sketch. I'm into Sketch. Do I sketch on my plane of mirror? Mirror entities. No, that wasn't it. Why is this so stupid right now? Okay. Why can't I see my plane to mirror it off of, though? Like, why is the right plane not showing up? I've built that to... Okay. There. I just mirrored off of that line then, I guess. And then I just have to build that line after. This would be a lot more efficient if it was a Discord call. Yeah, probably. I mean, we could do a Discord call for sure. Okay, but what happened to the rest of it? Oh, there's the rest of it. So I would manually have to draw these two lines right there. Okay, let's just try this again now. So we'll go sketch 3. I can only mirror something on a certain plane, it seems. So we'll sketch that, and then mirror entities. Everything on this one. No, not that one. There. That works too. We didn't even have to do a plane. Okay. Exit that sketch. Go back to, you know, here. And then we'll go sketch 4. Sketch. Mirror entities. There. This line too. Mirror about that one. There. Like that works, right? And then sketch 2, make a line from there to there. Nope, that wasn't it. I mean, technically we could just mirror these lines, right? We'll just edit sketch, mirror. Oh, sorry. No, it's that one. Sketch, mirror. We need that line to move and that line to move, and we need to move it across this line. There. We're getting it. We're swinging with bananas right now. Look at that. That's the bottom of the chassis. Imagine I had to weld all those pieces on the chassis. Technically, the center line doesn't exist still, so that's just reference line. Hell yeah, we're learning. So, yeah, I think as a community, because I really want to build Formula Kart 2.0, and I think we should do it as a community where we all build the best chassis we think will be the best, and then I'll build off of those dimensions instead of building and then, you know, working backwards from that. So we can figure out which kind of like steering rack we need, we can figure out which pedal box we need, and we can build it all in Fusion 360. Like the seat placement, we'll build that in in CAD, sorry. We'll build all that in CAD first, and then you just have to make a jig on a flat piece of table or whatever. And then, yeah, the same way Formula SAE does it basically. They build to a specification cage, and then you go from there. I think that's the way to do it, boys. I thought about doing a mock Formula SAE car, but they're really short. I think I want a longer car because to take an SAE car out on an actual track, it's just kind of short. It's more like an autocross style thing. So I would like to be a bit longer wheelbase. Something like a Formula 1000, Formula Renault, something like that. Now, do we do verticals? Nick's sending me videos of the CNC machine work. Alright, that's the front here, and that's the back, so... we make a vertical plane off of this line, then we can do upwards, right? I can build the front little box there. I don't think I have the front dimensions on me. Have you ever thought about maybe to recreate a real F1 car? Yeah, but like their chassis aren't even steel, they're just all carbon. You can now 3D sketch for the vertical. So would I go here, sketch, 3D sketch? Hold on, let me look at my dimensions and see what line I want to build next. Bottom of tube. Why would I do it that way? Also, I did goof it a little bit. Because this tube was raised a little bit, I think. You know what? It's fine for right now. Eventually, I'll probably redo this. I'm just trying to think in my head. The rear tube is probably the first one I'm going to do right at the back. So to middle of the tube, it's... we're just going to 60. We're going to go 60 the whole way. 335 minus 60. I know I can do that in my head because it's 275, but... and then that has to add 15. 290? Sure. 290 to the center of the tube. So, right, I want to build the back tube vertically. I'm just going to see what happens when I click on this. 90 degrees. Escape, and then I want to make that 290. Sure. Same thing. 290, and then one across there. Before I get like too deep in this, is there any way that we can make all these tubes pretty easy too? It definitely needs suspension work. The geometry is so trash, and the steering geometry is even worse trash. I feel like I want my own set of drawings. By feature, you can extrude pipes. Okay, let's try that. I want to get the basic understanding of this, and then when I'm by myself, I'm sure I can... I'm going to get some proper measurements, and I'll put those into the Discord. What engine is the F1 project? It's a CBR 1000 engine. It's like 170 horsepower. How would we make this a tube now? Sweep. Using revolve will give you more of a pipe look. Okay. Actually, I think I added some weldments in. Weldments. Where did I add those? I'm in Sketch still? Oh, probably. I'm not in Sketch right now. I don't think. Am I in Sketch still? I don't have exit Sketch. Oh, I might be in 3D Sketch, that's why. There we go. There it is. There's the inch and... So I already had it inputted here. I manually inputted these in before because I did want to do the chassis in here at one point. So I imported the round tube, this thickness, but I forget how to like make it cope to the other one. The only difference is just physically creating the tube versus creating the tube this way. You can actually stress test this, I believe, if you make it out of the actual tube material. I'm on YouTube. How would you know where I'm at? You can do it all the time, then we edit the edges. I just wanted to see how it goes right now, because select all at the same time. Ah, there you go. That's how it works. Look at that, we coped a pipe to a pipe. I'd have to get rid of that center line, wouldn't I? I like that. Hell yeah, look at us go making a frickin' chassis. Okay, I can see, now that I have the basic understanding of it, and then I can do this, it's not going to be a problem for me to start, like, making vertical tubes, and then making the chassis and the rest of it, so, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So this isn't going to be the one that I'm actually going to be like... Click on group and select all to fill the tubes. Yes. The center line really messes with this one, I think. Oh, and then you can apply the corner treatment to them. So you can pick like this one. Why that happened, I have no idea. Bro, the caps lock? My caps lock's not on. I don't think. It's not. Okay. Honestly, this is just how I learned. I learned just by doing it and then failing and then figuring it out and then getting a little bit of YouTube tutorial and then... Like, it definitely cut off in a couple spots weirdly, like right there. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Neither is this one or that one. So maybe it's just the copes on them that suck. It might also be the sequencing. Like, this bar might have to be done first. Or this bar might have to be done first. Okay. Well, I have the basic understanding of it now. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll probably hop off this live. And I'm going to get some better measurements of the chassis. And then that way I can make it as close to perfect as possible. Don't make all the groups. Yeah, I was just trying something someone else had said in there, so it has to be one group. Okay. So it does that weird kick out thing there. And that's a different plane, so it's probably not working. Like, I can't click anything else here. Then this would have to be a new group, right? And then the new group would have to be the next one. Yeah, that worked. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some actual measurements of some stuff. And then next time you see me, like, if you guys want to collaborate on this, I don't think we're gonna do ground effects on this chassis. It's just built, the floor is already flat. In order for us to do real good ground effects, there needs to be a diffuser in there, so this back end of the car should have been swooped up. to get some real like downforce going. Yeah, we drew it as a 3D sketch, and then we just kind of started adding tubes to it. So, yeah, I'm going to go get some actual dimensions. The link tree should still be... Yep. There's the link tree. You can find the link tree on my Instagram if you guys lose it or anything like that. Actually, I'll come up to eat with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, he's streaming. I'll bring him some food. Look, you want some bulgogi beef and broccoli and rice?
See? I got the best wife.
You do the same for me. So
True.
We just...
Yeah, the swoop up is impossible with the diff. So, we're not going to do ground effects on this one, but when we design... Oh, sorry, lover. I'll be up in a minute.
Yeah.
Love you. So when we design Formula Cart number 2, because that's what I'm really excited about, because I'm going to use the community, we're going to build it in like a SolidWorks. We'll get a really good functional chassis. It'll have all the right suspension geometry. It'll have a position for the steering rack, it'll have a position for the pedals. I'll already know the seating position. We're going to do all that as a community in Fusion or in SolidWorks, whatever. But we're going to use the Discord to collaborate on it. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to get some really good measurements of this. I'll put them on the Discord. So if anybody else wants to like try and help build the chassis, you can totally help build the chassis. And then once we have the chassis built as a community, we can all collaborate and we can all build the body on it. So if you want to go to the Discord, we can be like, okay, we're going to do this style front wing. Whoever has the best concept for the front style front wing, show how you do it or whatever. And you can upload the file. It's all going to be open source. Everything that we're going to do as a community is going to be open sourced. So like nobody's going to profit off this chassis. Nobody's going to profit off the body. Nothing like that. Anything that we do is going to be free to the community so that anybody who wants to do a project like this can do a project like this. They're not held back by having to pay royalties to some stupid ass company for a chassis design or whatever. So I just hope that we can, as a community, build these cars to what? We'll call it a Formula Cart. It's just Formula Cart, and then anybody else who builds one will be in the same boat. So the F8 Formula Student cars do work really well. Just they're not long enough for a track. They're more oriented around like tight turns on a closed course, not doing 200 kilometers an hour down the back straight. So I'm gonna hop off here. I'm actually having this interaction and learning what we just did. It really motivates me. Like it seriously really motivates me, especially for someone who's so isolated up here in Northern Canada by himself all the time. And then in the garage, I'm by myself all the time. So having this interaction really does motivate me a lot. And I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you guys for like really being patient with me because I knew I was stumbling around a bunch in this. I'm going to go get those measurements. I'm going to go put them on the Discord probably later tonight after I get the measurements. And we'll do our best, guys. We'll do our damn best. I'll do my best to draw it out too, that in a way that doesn't suck. So like I said, if you guys have any suggestions on like literally anything and you want me to see it, the Discord is probably the #1 place that we can retain information really easy. And then, like I said, it's all open. It's an open discussion. So if someone wants to recommend something and somebody wants to rebuttal it or enhance it in some way, it's all out there in the open. So, thank you guys so much. I'm going to hop off. I love you guys.